I don't care about being liked anymore, and it has significantly improved different areas of my life. My professional life, for example, is so much better because I don't care about whether my coworkers like me or whether my bosses like me. What I care about is the fact that they respect my professional experience and what it is that I bring to the professional table. Not caring about being liked has also helped me negotiate better. Now, I work in media and tech, specifically Africa's tech ecosystem, and it is a male-dominated industry, which means that when it's time to negotiate salary or pay for contract work, I have to negotiate like a man, which means that I show up to the table with an assertive and confident aura about me. Now, because women and girls are socialized to be accommodating and to think about the feelings of others, when we approach the negotiation table, sometimes we care more about the person on the other side thinking well about us as opposed to us actually asking for what we deserve. Studies show that when women are assertive at the negotiation table, they are referred to as being demanding or aggressive. And the thing is that when I was friends with guys and I would ask them how they approach negotiation, they literally didn't think about it. They would just be like, I just show up, I ask for what I want, and even if there's a back and forth between me and the client, at the end of the day, we reach a settlement and they pay me what I ask for. Now, as a woman, when I've gone with that same approach, I've been tagged as too aggressive or too focused on money. But the thing is that if I am sitting across from an employer or a company, I am going in there knowing that it is a transactional relationship, which means that in exchange for my skills and what I bring to the table, I want money in return for it. So of course I'm money focused, because why else are we here? So instead of worrying about, does the person on the other side like me as a person, I'm thinking, does this person respect me enough to see my professional value and see that I can bring something meaningful to the table? And then in a larger sense, when I come to work, I'm not thinking about my coworkers liking me as a person. I care about the fact that they respect my professional boundaries and they care about the work that I do in the company. So it's not like I don't care about people respecting me, or I don't care about people thinking that I'm respectful or cordial. When I say I don't care about being liked anymore, I mean that it is not something that is top of mind for me. I don't walk around each day hoping that my colleagues like me or they see me as a good person or as a nice person. What I care about is that they see me as a competent and hardworking person. I don't care about being liked, and it has significantly improved my friendships. Now, of course, you want your friends to like you. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be liked by your friends. However, if there's one thing I know about human beings, is that human beings change, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Now, in my own personal experience, I have experienced people telling me that they like me, they love me, they consider me to be one of their best friends, they love who I am, what I do for them, what I do in their lives. And in that same breath, they have betrayed me in the worst ways. I'm talking stabbed me in the back, cooked up rumors, lied on my name, dragged my name through the mud, created fake accounts to insult me. And I know you're thinking, are you sure these people liked you? Yes, they told me, and some of their actions even portrayed like an affection. But after 2023, and especially after intense therapy, I realized that it is possible for someone to say that they like you, to even act like they like you, and not actually like you. Okay, so now when it comes to my friendships, and I have a very tight circle now, tighter than a butthole, to be very honest. When it comes to those relationships, I don't care about being liked as much as I care about being respected and being loved. When it comes to respect, I'm referring to my boundaries. I'm very strict about certain things, and I am not afraid of confrontation. So to me, respect means that I can come to you and say, hey babe, this thing that you said, this thing that you didn't really sit right with me, and I just wanted to have an honest conversation with you about it. I am not a sweep things under the rug kind of person. And in that regard, I do expect that my friends care about me enough, respect me enough, love me enough to hear me out and listen to me. A lot of the times, I always assume good intent. But the thing is that if I come to you and I tell you something that you did, I didn't like, or it affected me negatively, and your response is to yell, curse, insult me, tell me like to piss off, or it's never that deep, that's where the good intent ends. And that's when I look at you and I say, okay, you don't care about me, you don't respect me, and I'm gonna take a step back, okay? In my friendships, respect and love matter to me more than them liking me. Because like I said, in the aspect of professional relationships, someone can wake up one day and say, hey, I think we're drifting apart as friends, or I've outgrown this friendship, I'm done, thank you, it's been good luck, and they've moved on. Will I sit there feeling emotional and sad and thinking, oh my God, I thought that they liked me? That's not the point. Someone can respect you and still feel like they've outgrown the relationship, and it's okay for them to move on. But because I no longer care about being liked, I am now in a position where I can say, Thank you for your service. It's been great being friends with you. I wish you all the best without spiraling or crashing out or feeling like, oh my God, how can someone do this to me? They are human beings, they are capable of doing anything. On a final note, I do want to say that not caring about being liked makes it harder for me to fall into the people pleasing trap. I used to be a people pleaser, and my brand of people pleasing was that I never liked to rock the boat too much because I cared about being liked. So my train of thought was, oh my God, if I bring this up with this person, knowing that they're probably going to react negatively, they're not going to like me. If I tell my ex-boyfriend that the way he's treating me isn't right, he's going to stop liking me, he's going to break up with me, and then I'm just going to be sad and alone. But now I'm like, I can tell you something that you've done that I don't like, and regardless of your reaction, I'm still gonna stand 10 toes down in what I am saying because I don't care if you stop liking me, okay? So for the girls who struggle with people pleasing, who struggle with confrontation, who don't want to tell their friends something that they've done that affected them because they're afraid of losing those friendships, I want to encourage you to work on your fear of being disliked because not everyone can like you and not everyone should like you. And yes, that includes your friends.